Bradley Overrated here, and today we're talking about Amiibos. Can you diggle it? Let's do this. So, in case you haven't heard yet, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is this remastering of a great classic Wii game, and it's under a lot of controversy, it seems like, non-stop these days, and boy do I like this game though. I really do like it. No shame whatsoever. And I actually even defended the fact that this was $60 and I was able to justify it. Well guys, I'm here to do it again now. Here to tell you why it's totally cool that The Legend of Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo, I'll pull it up here on the screen so you can take a look at it. It is so gorgeous, so good looking, man. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you why it's worth that $25 price tag and why it's totally cool with what Nintendo is doing with it. And to quickly sum this up, this Amiibo is $25. Usually an Amiibo runs at about $15 or so, but this one's going to run at $25 because it looks substantially bigger and it looks really nice, and I get that. But they have also decided to block in-game content with this Amiibo. You can fast travel anywhere at any time with this Amiibo, whereas without it, you can't. So what that really means is in the game you have to find either a bird statue or certain areas only that allow you to use Loftwing to go essentially anywhere in the game. And with that Amiibo though, even if you're in a dungeon or something or in someone's house, you can just summon the bird and just go. It's a pretty cool feature that would have actually been a huge quality of life improvement, as is what people are arguing with this game. And yeah, that's kind of the whole controversy. $25 for in-game DLC in a game that's already $60. And to defend Nintendo, here is my absolute bulletproof argument for why this is acceptable. Are you ready? I've got nothing. There is absolutely nothing good about this. At all. This sucks. This is a scummy, scummy move by Nintendo, and they should really be ashamed of themselves. I don't mind that the Amiibo is $25. I love the Amiibos. I collect them. I don't try to collect them all necessarily, but I have a heaping amount of Amiibos. Probably close to about 100 of them, actually. Do you like Link? I've got a lot of Link. Lots of Link. And this isn't even all the Link. So many Links. Side note, I really do like this one. This one's so cool. But these cute, wonderful Amiibos that you would think would work for that exact same feature don't. Nope, none of your Zelda Amiibos work for this content, which is mind-boggling. Like, this would be completely okay and fine, whatever. Wouldn't even matter if they just allowed you to use other Amiibos for this functionality, because I don't understand why that's not a thing. Because, like I said, I collect these. Alright, I collect these just for the sake of opening them up and putting them on display and putting them at random places around my home. It's a ton of fun and I love doing that. But as far as in-game content goes, these things are scarce and hardly ever used because they're basically pointless. And this is making an in-game feature that would severely improve the quality of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, blocked behind what is essentially a physical $25 DLC. And that's garbage. And since I can't use any of my Zelda Amiibos, all 20 of them, that is also garbage. And since they didn't tell you when the pre-orders would become available, and it was apparently in the middle of the night, I woke up to find out that all of the Zelda Loftwing Amiibos have already been sold. Most likely to scalpers. And that is garbage. And you know those scalpers are gonna totally are the ones that got these. And $25 just became $75 for anybody that wants it, if not more. So just to sum this up for you, to pay for an in-game DLC that you can't even use unless you acquire a physical Amiibo, you have to spend $25 on it, assuming you were able to get it which you are not able to get it, so you will probably have to pay an outrageous price if you really want one, which I will not be paying because I don't do that. And you can't even use any of these amiibos. I've never used this guy once. To this day, he has never been used. He does nothing for me other than look cool. But awesome. Good job, Nintendo. You really screwed this one up. As if people needed another reason to hate on Skyward Sword. You just gave them limitless ammo. Awesome. That's just... wow. So I would love to come up with a fun topic and say I'm defending this and tell you it's a good practice and it's a good thing, but it's not. It's not. And the worst thing about it is Skyward Sword's still going to sell millions of units, and this amiibo, which has already sold out, is going to encourage Nintendo, make them believe that they're doing the right thing, when in fact it's probably not even the fans that bought this amiibo, it's scalpers. Like, this shouldn't even be DLC though. This shouldn't be DLC, this should just be in the game. This is a quality of life improvement that would have made this game all the more better. Even for fans of me, who played this game twice over. So annoyed. So annoyed. So no, I have nothing to say that's positive about this. This is a crappy business practice that needs to stop right now. It needs to end. And I mean, that's so bad. It's scummy, it's gross, it's disgusting. I don't know how many other adjectives you could think of, but insert them here because it is super bad, and I really hope Nintendo fixes this. Even just make this DLC capable with any Zelda amiibo would go miles. But you really should have just made this free. This should have just been in the new Skyward Sword HD remastered. Should have just been there. This is coming from a guy that's already going to buy the game because he's looking forward to it, who loves Skyward Sword and thinks it's worth $60, even if it's just an HD updated graphics thing because he likes that game that much. But that's my true thoughts about this. Sorry if the title seemed a little clickbaity. It was meant to make a point that there's literally nothing positive about what Nintendo is doing here. Nintendo, this is a terrible move, and you should really be ashamed of yourselves. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. I am Brad the Overrated, out like a trout, and praise be to Yevon. $25 Zelda Loftwing amiibo, and I'm not even going to be able to get it. Tisk tisk, what a shame.